I own a lot of games that I haven't played or even given a chance to, and personally I just don't think that's fair. So today I wanted to change that, starting off with Apex Legends. Released in February 4th, 2019 by Respawn Entertainment, Apex became many people's favorite because of its mechanism, movement, and its choice of weapons. I'll be rating this game in 3 different categories, from its difficulty, enjoyment, and how long it took me. So let's begin. Day 1, I for some reason went straight on to Battle Royale, solo. And don't ask me why I didn't go with any warm-up or any idea of how the game works, I just straight jumped into it. And you probably guessed it didn't very end well. Solo, I'm dead. I had 5 hours of playtime right now on day 1 and I still hadn't got a win. Most of the time I would just die or just run and loot stuff, and ultimately ending up in a death. I did have some close games, like some top 10s, top 5 and everything like that, but we all know how that ended. Day 1 was definitely very interesting because of I didn't know anything and I straight up jumped into Battle Royale with no idea on how the game works, its movement and everything, and I would blame everything on the game and not myself. People would kill me from like 100 meters away and I would ask how they're doing this, and sometimes they will even notice me from walls, which was a bit suspicious, I'd say. I don't know how did they see me and stuff, but in Battle Royale solo, just a note, you have this kind of like little warning here that if you're 50 meters close, it will basically show that there's an enemy close by, and so I would just run away instantly whenever I saw that little bit of warning. But that was about day 1, I just ran away and died every time. Now we jump on to day 2. Day 2, things were pretty similar to day 1, but I did notice a few things. I started watching a bit of tutorials and stuff, like what to do to get better aim, what weapon should I choose and everything. But for one thing I did notice, it was my aim was getting definitely better. I wasn't just gripping my mouse with full force, hoping for the best, and dying ultimately again. But I was actually hitting my shots and I was actually getting kills for some reason. I don't know how could you die to me? I was the worst player probably on the whole game. But that was basically it. It was a very simple and very boring day in my opinion. It took for like 3 hours of recording from dying and basically running away and making like top 10 mostly, but straight up dying after that as well. So yeah, that was about day 2. On day 3, I started to pick up on a few things. I finally figured out what this evil thing was, like evil harvesters and evil this. I did not know what these were because I used to watch Apex Legends, a lot of videos on it, and I would see people have armor pick it up from the ground, but I couldn't find any, to be honest. So I figured out that these were actually the armor you're gonna get. Every time you level up, you get armor. You go from blue to purple and to ultimately red, which is the last level. And also you get like power-ups from each level up you get. Like you could get for example, if you were to choose Bloodhound, you would get more like enemies shown in a like wider area range kind of thingy. But yeah, I started picking up on a few things on movement as well. I would just try to slide everywhere. But yeah, I was back to my old days from just hiding in a bush all game and hoping for the best. Again, I made a couple of good placement, like top 2, top 3, but ultimately ending up in death again. Funny enough. I was just playing for an hour on day 4. I was just hoping for the best to try to get as many kills as I could. But yeah, after I quit a bit of the game, I went back to the lobby and I see that I had 12k these coins here, and you could buy a legend. To be honest, I were to choose, I didn't know which one to choose. I was using Bloodhound mostly. But I went with Loba because I loved her ability to see where the most high tier loot is, like purple items, gold items as well. I would love that, especially I was trying to go to the vault so I can use her power up to see if I can get the best weapons from there. But also I got it for that ass, to be honest. Like, god damn bro, if you were to see my live reaction, me watching that ass, I actually got a little bit distracted, not gonna lie. But yeah, that was about day 4. It was a very simple day. I didn't play that much, except that I got the new legend and was trying to learn everything for her. On day 5, we jumped straight into some warm-up. Can you believe it? I was actually going on warm-up on some team deathmatch, some capture points and everything like that. I was actually trying to get kills. I was trying to get more like action on it. I was trying to improve my aim and everything. And that's what happened after I got like a bit of warm up. I would actually push as much as I can. Of course, I would have my moments where I would hide and die. But most of the time I was trying to get a lot of kills because this would improve basically my armor and shield. And I thought that was very important for me. But yeah, after like a couple hours of playing, I definitely did start to feel that I am playing way better than I usually am. And you could notice this from like so many kills I got. Like the aim was actually good at following. I was using some better weapons like the burst AR, which I loved it. Because this gun would not have almost no recoil if you were to just like go down a little bit. But yeah, that's a great weapon, like the Hemlock Burst AR, if I'm not sure it's called. But yeah, but I ran up to this game. Now this game was going like any other one. I unfortunately did die, but you know, we have the respawn tokens that help you respawn again if you're playing on solo. I was just hiding home most of the time at this game because hey, if I die, I have to go back and do this over again. I don't have a respawn token. Then I did eventually go to this like cargo tower or whatever you want to call it, where I did get this crossbow. Now, me at the time, knowing that like, damn, this is gonna help me a lot. I didn't know, I just played up because I saw it was red, alright? But also I have to mention here, as you can see here, my cam died. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. We just have my voice from now on, or I could just talk like this, I don't know. But then it was top 3 situation. I was just hiding until I noticed that it was an actual top 2, which was very weird because I swear to God, I remember there were many people there. But I did eventually see the guy there, but I'm just gonna leave you to it, so enjoy.
Only 30 seconds left. I'd better be smart with it.
Yes! Let's go! And we did it! It took me 5 days to get a win in Apex, and that is crazy, bro. Like 5 days and I got the fucking champion. You could see how happy I was. I did not want this video to last me a week, bro. Imagine it lasted me a week. That would have been very embarrassing. But hey, to say the least, it was a very fun game. Now I'm gonna rate it from difficulty to enjoyment and how long did it take me to actually get a champion in this. Now I'm gonna go from difficulty. For a beginner as me, I say it was definitely a 4. It was a very difficult game to win as a beginner. There's a lot of things you gotta learn to the game, mechanism, movement, and the recoil patterns and everything like that. It took me forever to learn. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. On enjoyment, it was a very fun game. I'm still playing it even though I'm not recording. I still played it. It's an actual very fun game. But if I were to give it from 1 to 5 on enjoyment, it has to be a 5 as well. It is a great fucking game, alright? It is a great fucking game. I like the legends here. Those are pretty interesting. That's what Lova. Yeah, I won't say anything more, but yeah. And on how long did it take me? It took me 5 days, so I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5. That is embarrassing. To get 1 win, it took me 5 days, and I think that is the worst performance I have ever had in a game. But hey, to say the least, very fun game, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to comment, like, subscribe. I don't know, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have a good one.